Hi all, I'm Sid, and a couple of hours back at MWC, Moto announced two new phones, the Moto G5 and the Moto G5 Plus. I've made separate videos for both these smartphones, and in this video I talk about the Moto G5 Plus. On paper, this device looks splendid. In fact, it's so damn good that I think I might buy it as my secondary device. Wanna know why? Well then, spare a few minutes in watching this video where I tell you first the specifications of the Moto G5 Plus and then my opinions on the same. So let's first start by talking about its designing. It's a bit weird. The phone features a metal back which looks very premium, and it also features that cool looking camera bump from the Moto Z Play. So I like the back. The only issue I have with this phone's design is on the front. Look at it. I don't like waste of space. Just look at the top bezel, look at the bottom bezel, look at the Moto branding. Now I won't be complaining about the fingerprint scanner that much because this time the fingerprint scanner also can double up as navigation buttons for home, back and recent. But this whole bulk adds up, and it is a shame because this would have been such a good compact smartphone offering. Now remember I called it a compact offering? Well, that's because the screen size of the smartphone is 5.2 inches and I love it. It is a more manageable and a more convenient form factor to navigate around using one hand. Also, not many phones in this price bracket offer that small screen size, so I think it's going to be very distinct. Plus, you also get a Full HD resolution and Gorilla Glass protection that sets it at par with its peers. Now, gone are the days when you expect mediocre performance on a budget smartphone. These days, this price bracket is sometimes even more competitive than the flagships themselves. And that is the reason why you have a Snapdragon 625 CPU on board with the Moto G5 Plus. This is the same CPU that you would find on a Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 or a Moto Z Play. And I'm not complaining because it is my favorite CPU in the town, primarily for its power efficiency. Coming to RAM and storage, there are multiple RAM and storage variants available. But what confuses me is who buys a 2GB RAM in 2017? You know, Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 2 is a good smartphone, but it lacks only in one department, and that is cameras. Now, I haven't tested the cameras of the Moto G5 Plus either, but if history is any indicator, the Moto G4 Plus had terrific cameras. And when I looked at the spec sheet of the Moto G5 Plus, I have hoped that it would be even better. You get a 12 megapixel camera with dual autofocus pixel technology and f1.8 aperture. Now that is the same size of aperture that you would find on an iPhone 7. Coming to the front camera, you get a 5 megapixel shooter along with front screen flash that is already embedded into Moto stock software. Lastly, let's talk about battery life and remaining features. You get on this smartphone a 3000 mAh cell, which given Snapdragon 625's power efficiency should easily last you for multiple days. Even though I don't think it would be able to match the battery performance of a Xiaomi Redmi Note 4, which has a 4000 mAh battery inside. Still, you also get Quick Charge 3.0 with this phone. Talking about software now, you of course get Android Nougat in its debloated stock form. And that too with Google Assistant on board, which was earlier reserved only for Pixel smartphones. But that does not mean it does not have exclusivities. You get all the Moto features that you love, including Moto Display, Chop Choice Flash, Twist Wrist Camera and Moto Voice. Now that I've told you all about the smartphone, let me tell you what I think of this smartphone as well. Well, as I said in the beginning of this video, I love this phone. And on paper it might be the best budget phone in town. Even if you keep my fetish for small screens aside, the Moto G5 Plus has a lot going for it. May it be the stock software, Moto's brand name, useful inclusions like a separate SD card slot or waterproofness. I mean, waterproofness is so rare in this price category. The only two issues I have with this phone, number one, are the 2GB RAM storage, 2GB RAM and 16GB storage variant available, and second is its look from the front. However, if you can ignore that part, this phone is pretty amazing, especially considering the price it is being offered at. Now, it's very early to call a winner based just on specifications. However, for here and now, I would say, hello Moto and good luck Xiaomi. Now that's all I have for you in this video. Do let me know in the comment box below what you think of the Moto G5 Plus. Moreover, when it comes to India, I would be reviewing the smartphone, so you might want to hit that subscribe button soon. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, don't forget to share this video with your friends, and don't forget to come back and see more of me. My name is Sid. Ciao.